Big Brother Mzansi is an incredibly popular TV show. And at the time of this recording and the time of you maybe watching this, you've probably heard who the final winner is. It's always a big deal when someone is finally announced because the competition goes on for a very long time, about 3 months. And by that time, you're heavily invested in whoever is left. A quick example of this is what happened when Sweet Gluva won last year. Everyone lost it to the point where some people in areas of the country were actually having marches or parades or whatever.
Why? 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 Why?
But I'm not here to talk about the competition. I'm not gonna lie to you, ever since they knocked out my glorious queen, it hasn't been the same, but that's neither here nor there. What I want to talk about is something a bit more closer to the nature of this channel. I want to talk about the money behind Big Brother, more specifically the 2 million rands. And I wanted to answer a specific question. Does the winner of Big Brother actually keep the full 2 million or not? Welcome to the channel that speaks about how money flows in the economy. This is Flownomics. In every single flow of money within the country, it has to be overwatched by an institution that has the powers that no other institution has. That institution is the African Revenue Service, Sars. No matter who wins in Big Brother, it's Sars that wins first. They need their cut, and the question is, what exactly is that cut? Under South African law, not all winnings are treated the same. If you win the lottery, you usually don't get taxed. If you win money from gambling, then you also don't pay any kind of tax. Unless you are gambling as a day job, in which case it's going to be seen as a taxable normal income and it's going to be taxed according to your tax bracket. But if you win money in a competition that involves some kind of performance, that involves some kind of work or service, then the story changes a little bit. And the reason why is because it kind of seems to SARS as though you earned it. Now, guys, you have to understand that Big Brother is not the same as gambling. Gambling is just pure luck. Big Brother, the contestants there sign contracts, they have to fulfill certain mandates, they have to win at certain games. And if you look at all the games that they play, they oftentimes wear the branding of the sponsor of that game. So Big Brother also turns them into walking advertisements. That counts as work. And if money is paid for that, even if it's money that's technically won and not earned, it still can be seen as an income for services rendered. In South Africa, personal income can go as high as 45%, depending on your tax bracket. I'm not necessarily saying that that's the amount of money that the winner of Big Brother has to pay today or whenever this is going to get announced, but it can get that high depending on the specific contestant's tax bracket and their tax situation. If someone wins 2 million rands, SARS could classify that as taxable income. And if that happens, like I said, depending on the tax bracket, they might end up actually getting somewhere around 1.8, 1.3 million, maybe somewhat higher, maybe somewhat lower than that. But one thing is for sure, it's a very good chance they're not going to get the full 2 million. And let's not forget the in-games that they play, where they win 5,000 rands here, 10,000 rands there, 20,000 rands there on behalf of the sponsor of the in-game. And that also counts as income. That also most likely does get taxed. Now, this is the important difference that I wanted people to understand. To the credit of MultiChoice here, they always make sure that whatever tax implications need to happen, they ensure that it happens. But it's very important to understand the fact that when you see prize money shown on TV for something like a competition like this one, or any other competition really, it is worth understanding what's actually going to be happening in the background. How is the money going to flow into their bank account? What are they liable for? What if they have debts? There's so many different things that when it comes to the finances of this prize money, people don't really think about. And to people's credit, they didn't win the money, they didn't win the 2 million rands, but still, understanding the way taxes work, even in situations that are rare, like this one, is a good way of understanding the tax system of the country in general in a much deeper level. Now, this is a very short video. I just wanted to make it for the hell of making it, and I hope you guys at least learn something here. I don't think they're gonna actually reveal how much they're gonna pay in taxes, but chances are they're not going to pay the full 2 million rands. Just to end off the video very quickly, I wanted to ask, did you watch the show? Who do you think was supposed to win? Did your favorite person win? I'll see you guys in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.